Hi heathens! So as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to do another Shein makeup haul. This one is kind of like, let's see, is that a better angle? This one is kind of like a redemption video mixed with there's some products I want to try because we have hopefully the right shade of the foundation. And yes, I immediately turned around and ordered the other shade after filming the other video. Don't judge me. And we have three like multi-chrome eyeshadows, Aqua Nova, Opal Essence, and Fool's Gold. So we'll be swatching those and probably putting one on my eyes. But I do want to get into this foundation. So if you did not see my first video, I tried this foundation and I really like the packaging. And it looked good on my skin. It was just a little too deep, like just a shade. So I ordered just one shade under, which is Fair. And the other one that I had, hold on, was Shell. So Shell is the one that I tried previously, and Fair is the one that I just received. I'm hoping that the, oh my god, why did they make this so hard to get into? I'm hoping that like the texture and consistency is right because it is very warm here today and it hasn't been sitting outside for long, but I wasn't able to get it until I got home. So it's still been outside in like almost 90-degree weather for a little bit. Like the box isn't hot, so I'm hoping that we are good to go. So I'm going to show you everything again. This is the box that it comes in. It has the shade on the top, has a batch number on the side. I couldn't get all the foundation out of it. This is the Shein sponge that I used the first time around, so that's what I'm going to be using this time as well. And before I put anything on, I'm going to take some of my Tatcha, what is this, rice water? The water cream. And just put a little bit right on that spot on my forehead where I tend to get very dry and flaky. But otherwise, I am not using a primer. Because, like I said, I liked how it sat on my skin last time. And, you know, I want to give it a fair shot again. So, opening it up, inside we have our foundation bottle in our little velvet pouch. I think this is so cute. It is a glass bottle. Says the foundation shade there on the bottom. We have our SheGlam bottle. It does say to shake well before use. So we're gonna get a little arm exercise in here. And do I have, I probably do not, because I was not prepared today. Seeing if I had a hair clip anywhere, but I don't see one. So I'm just going to kind of pull my hair back and we're just gonna push it out of the way as we get to each side. So I'm gonna take my glasses off, make sure my face isn't like too oily. Give this another quick shake. And we're gonna okay. One and a little bit more. So I'm gonna take this foundation and mix it across the back of my hand as I do. And then I'm just going to take what's on my finger and we are going to pat this onto my face. And then we are going to take that sponge and blend it out. There's a hair on the sponge. But I decided if I use the same sponge that I used last time, yeah, this is a lot closer to the right shade. I'll get the same finish, and I liked the way it looked. but also B, it is going to be a better comparison anyway, because if this is how I plan on using it, then I know how it's going to look, if the foundation is going to oxidize, how much it soaks up, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's nice. All right, let's do the other side. Now, I do have a little bit of highlighter on that I'm just going over, so ignore that. And the first time that I used this foundation, I did use the SheGlam concealer with it. And it was a little bit more of a contrast, because the concealer seemed like it would be the right shade, but next to the foundation did seem pretty light, because as I said, the foundation was really like a shade, just a shade too dark. So it seems like this side has dried a lot quicker. I'm going to pick up some on the sponge itself, like directly onto the sponge, and build it up on my cheek, because that's definitely where I feel like I need some extra coverage, because I get very red very easily. Get up here in the brow. I do feel like I'm a little shiny today, but again, it's like 90 degrees outside finally. Not that I'm excited, but usually here it hits 90 in April. We don't usually have to wait until May, but the weather here has been crazy lately. So, okay, now I'm going to show y'all a close-up. I really like this. Like, I'm very excited now that it's the right shade. I know on camera the last shade looked fine, but just trust me when I say it was a shade too deep. Be excited. Be excited. All right, I'm going to set my cheeks just a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't transfer up onto my glasses, because these glasses do touch my cheeks. So I'm going to take my Ciate Everyday Vacay powder and just a big fluffy brush. Let me get some powder into the top. All right. I'm just taking this and powdering right here, because that is the spot on my cheek where those glasses touch, and so foundation will get up onto the actual glass part of my glasses. Make sure I don't have any powder left. No, I am gonna get right up here against my nose though, on both sides, to minimize some of that shine. You know what? Let's throw a little bit of highlighter on. I say minimize that shine. Let's throw highlighter on. It's not the same thing. You know it's not the same thing. Let's throw some highlighter on, because I definitely covered up a majority of mine by putting on that foundation. Let's go the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner palette in It's Lit, which is the fair light skin trio. And I'm gonna go in with this lightest shade over here on the side. I'm just gonna take a fluffy highlighting brush, pat off the excess, and we're just gonna take that across the high points of the face. And then I'm gonna throw my glasses back on. All right, feel a little better now. And we're going to test out these liquid eyeshadows. I'm very excited. I couldn't resist. So I saw these when I went to reorder the foundation, And I was like, if these are half as good as they look in the pictures, let me just... So they're supposed to be multi-chrome liquid shadows. I think I said that already, but I'm reiterating while I open them. And I wanted to try these first. I saw that they have multi-chrome liners as well, which I thought was a really neat idea. I've seen them before, but I've never tried a multi-chrome liner. Okay, so they're called Chroma Zone multi-chrome liquid eyeshadows. So all of them have the same exact outer packaging and then have their names on the top. For some reason, Fool's Gold right there in the middle has thinner letters than the others. I'm wondering if it's just to make sure it fits, but Opal Essence is just as long a name, if not longer. But anyway, okay, let's start with Opal Essence. I'm going to swatch all of them on my hand and then hopefully swatch one of them on my eyes. It does say on the bottom of the package what shade it is. I'm gonna get all of them out real quick. I want to see if the packages are any different, like the component based on the color. Ooh, okay. So you can kind of see the pigment in the bottom. So it is a little bit different looking. This one has more of a white tone, and this one has like a, I don't even know if it's going to show up on camera, but like a greenish gold. And then that was Fool's Gold. And then Aqua Nova has, looks like a, it's hard to tell because it kind of blends in with the actual packaging a little bit more, so maybe a purpley undertone. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's start with Opal Essence. Oops, squeaky. So we just have a flat doe foot. It smells like something, but I can't place what it is. All right, you ready? Ooh. Ooh. I know. It's like a pink to yellow to white. I hope that picks up the way that it looks in person. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't. I can't tell like this. Okay, next we have Fool's Gold. I wonder if this one will squeak. No. So of course the same applicator. Ooh. Okay, so this one is like a yellow to green. Let's see. I just don't think this light is doing these justice. And then last but hopefully not least, we have Aqua Nova. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's much closer to the actual packaging colors. Ooh, so it is a like purpley brown almost. So I think just to see what it actually looks like, this is the one that I want to use on my eyes, because I feel like the way it looks on my hand is not... Oh yeah, I'm 100% right. I was gonna say the way it looks on my hand is not how it's gonna look on my eye. Can you see that purple to green? Oh, that's stunning. It's a little overcast outside, but if I get a chance, I'm gonna try to get footage of these outside. to see how they look in the sun. If not, I will have to do a like look when I go shopping one day and show y'all, and then let's see how they dry down, if they dry down at all. Because you definitely, I find some liquid lipstick formulas, no, some liquid eyeshadow formulas, you don't feel quite as much on your eyes, and then some you do. All right, can you see that shift at all? They're not the most opaque, I will say that, or at least not that shade, because even on my hand, the other two look, you know, a little more full coverage, we'll say, but doesn't make it not pretty. And I bet this one would look really good over a dark eyeshadow. Okay, so that has pretty much dried down almost completely. It picked up some clumps from right here at my lash line where it went on a little thicker, but let's see. I'm gonna take my middle finger, which is clean. Didn't pick up anything. Didn't smear. Okay, listen. And then you see the foundation outside in the sun, along with the one that's on my lids. Very excited. Some slightly different lighting. Oh, sun's coming back out. Let's try to get some direct sunlight. I'm excited. I am excited. You know what? I'm gonna throw on some lipstick. Actually some lip balm, because my lips are a little... Let's see, is this a balm? Nope, that is a lipstick. My lips are a little... You know what I'm talking about. Especially if you have allergies, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, that is it. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Would you purchase any of these, especially now that the foundation is the right color? What about these? These I'm very excited about. Cannot wait to use them again. I will try to link everything down below or put prices, because I want to say these were like $5 or $6 a piece, and the foundation is maybe like $8. I could be totally wrong. But anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more of my content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.